Local and international calls are increasing to designate the Houthi rebels as a terrorist group. This came amid the Houthis' recent escalation, both inside and beyond borders. This report has more details.
Calls for Houthi terrorist designation triple-fold following the recent attack on oil refineries in Saudi Arabia. The international community has been asked to do more to address the human rights crimes in Yemen perpetrated by the Iran-backed Houthis. The Houthi militia's most recent attack was waged against Jeddah's oil company, Saudi Aramco refinery. The facility was only kilometers away from the Formula One Saudi Arabian Grand Prix racetrack, whose stadium seats were flooded with international sports fanatics. According to a Houthi military official, the organization claimed responsibility for the missile attacks against Aramco's facilities. Saudi Arabia, one of the world's largest oil exporters, said that the strikes were dangerous to global supply and that it would not bear responsibility for any resulting output reduction. The Houthis have a long-standing history of hindering humanitarian assistance delivery and carrying out terrorist attacks on civilian targets in Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. Among the group's heinous human rights crimes are the conversion of schools and educational facilities into camps and weapons storage facilities, which stand in violation of international human rights law. The international community has vehemently condemned the war crimes perpetrated by the Houthis. The atrocities committed against women and children were addressed at a recent conference in Brussels, with speakers demanding that the leaders of the militia be tried in international courts for war crimes. Members of the European Parliament and EU representatives were briefed on examples of physical and sexual assault against women and children, the recruitment of youths as soldiers, and cruel attacks against minorities. Women are the most impacted and vulnerable group in war zones, and they must be safeguarded against rape, kidnappings, forced marriages, and poverty. The Houthis also witnessed backlash from the Arab community. Lebanon's interior minister condemned the Houthi terrorist strike on Saudi Arabia, stressing that targeting the kingdom's security is a blatant and direct terrorist attack on Arab national security. The international community must do more to exert pressure on this terrorist group, impose sanctions against it, pursue its commanders, and trial them as war criminals in international court.